everyone, here we are again at the Happy Place to Grow. I'm Mrs. Davis and we are working through our first in phonics reading sessions. The star of session 5's reading activities has been short E. If you have been with me for the last 2 sessions with we have worked through 2 rhyming families, the N rhyming family and the Et rhyming family, which contained a lot of words. We're going to be working today with short E once again, and we're realizing that when you work through short E, this short vowel, you're going to drop your jaw a bit, because some of these short vowels sound very similar. Think about the short vowel Your mouth is open kind of wide for but look at drops down. And that helps you get, since those 2 sounds are very similar, it helps you get the right way to pronounce it. So when you're reading words or you see words or you hear words, you know the difference between pan and pen, because you can think about the mouth movement for those vowel sounds. They're very similar in sound. So it's just little things you notice. And that's what we also been working on, thinking about tuning into letters and sounds and putting those together and pronouncing the sounds correctly. That's a little bit of work, but we can do it. Today we're going to join short E, with the twins, LL, because when you're spelling these words, you're going to use the twins, LL, to write the word out. But when you're pronouncing it and sounding it out, even though there's 2 letters, there's 1 sound. Oh. So we'll be building a few words, not as many as the Et family, but still a great family. We're going to tap out each sound, blend, and say it fast. And we're also going to discuss the words and think about how you would use them in sentences, what they might mean. Some words have multiple ways they can be used. And so not just reading words, but also understanding how to use them. We're really building our knowledge. Let's think about today these letter sounds. So we're going to build our L family rhyming words, and then we'll close up with reading the L family words and our common words, which we've been practicing in every reading session. Let's go. We've got this. I'm just going to review each sound with you, and then we'll start putting them together at the beginning, thinking about the rhyme. The vowel in the end is a chunk that goes together, and when you see that pattern in one word and then in another word, it can help you recognize and read words even quicker because you're thinking about a pattern you know. Here we go. Let's review this beginning sounds. We'll be using this beginning sound. It's the letter B. B says B. The letter F. F says F. We're also going to use the letter S. S. And then we're going to pair S with H. Remember this team? When they walk together, they say shh, shh. And then the letter T. That's right. T says T. That's a quick one. Letter W, which I'm glad we're using. We used it in the Et family, and we used it in the N family too with H. Ooh. And then finally, letter Y, and Y says E. All right, let's get started. We'll put in our beginning sound. We'll tap out each sound. On this one, we're only tapping once because it's one sound. Let's go. Let's tune up a little bit. Me, 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 la. Gotta tune up the voice for the sounding out. Here we go. Let's put B with L. Right? Let's sound out each sound. You're going to tap out the sounds, or tap, 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 or point, point, point. Be the teacher. Get a pointer. All right, here we go. B. Say it quickly. B. Ooh. Now you do it at home. Did you say this letter quickly? B. Yeah. Don't put an O with it. Don't say B. B. Quick. Let's blend B, L, O together. Ready? Bell. One more time. Bell. Okay. Get ready to say it fast. Here we go. Ready, set, bell. Do you know what a bell is? A bell is an object that can ring. At school, the bell will ring when it's time to start the day, and the bell will ring when it's time to stop at the end of the day. I used to have a little bell in my classroom, and I would ring it when it was time for us to stop an activity or to start one, and the kids would hear the bell, and they knew that it was a start or a stop. That helped us and reminded us. Bell. It could be someone's name if it were a capital B. Bell can be a person's name. Sometimes it has an E on the end if it's a person's name. Let's take F with L. Here we go. Each sound. F, O, F, O. Blend. Fell. Do it at home. Okay, let's say it fast. Ready, set, fell. Now you do it at home. Yeah. I was running down the street and I fell and scraped my knee. The leaf fell from the tree. Fell. Now let's do this word, S plus L. Sound it out. Here we go. Beginning, S. Middle, E. Ending, O. Do it at home on your own. Let's blend those three sounds together. Sell. One more time. Sell. Say it fast. Ready, set, sell. Say it fast at home on your own. Sell. I'm going to sell some lemonade this summer to people passing down the street. I did see some kids doing that the other day. They wanted to sell some lemonade, so they put up a little stand. When you go to the store at Walmart, they want to sell you some merchandise. They want you to purchase it. So they're putting it in their store, and they're going to sell it to you. Yeah. Now let's slide over that S and team it up with H. Remember the sh. So this will be one. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters, but don't be fooled. We only have 1, 2, 3 sounds. So if you spell this word, when you spell it, or if you see it in books, it's going to have all those letters. But when you're thinking about sounding it out and pronouncing the word, it only has 3 sounds. We've got this. Here we go. Sh, o. Let's do it one more time together. Sh, Oh, now you do this one at your house. Super. Let's blend it. Shell. One more time. Shell. Hey. I love when I find a beautiful seashell. I collect them. This is a shell. It's one ocean treasure. Do you like to collect shells? Shell. Or if you cracked open a peanut, you ate the peanut, the nut part of it, the seed part of it, and then you threw away the shell, right? So it doesn't just have to be a seashell. It can be like a peanut shell that you throw away. Or a turtle can go in its shell. So a hard covering, yeah. All right, shell. Let's say it fast one more time. Here we go. Ready, set, shell. Yeah, I love that word. Okay, let's put T with L. Sound it out. T, E, O. Do it at home on your own. Wow, excellent. Let's blend it slow. Tell. Do it at home. Say it fast. Ready, set, tell. One more time. Tell. I'm going to tell a joke. Did I tell you that I love to shop? Tell, not tail, like a dog's tail. Remember, dropping that jaw to L, tell. You have to really kind of drop your jaw when you're saying those words with short E. I have to think about it sometimes because if not, tail and tell sounds alike. A dog's tail versus I'm going to tell. So we have to really think as we're pronouncing and talking and spelling. All right. 2 more to go. U plus L. Let's chop it up. Here we go. U, O. Do it at home. Let's blend it together. Teamwork. You and I. Here we go. Well. Now you do it at home. Great. Let's say it fast together. Well. Say it fast at home. Well, you're right. Now, this word can have multiple meanings. It can mean how you're feeling. So if somebody says, how are you feeling today? You would respond, I am feeling well, if everything's okay. Or somebody, if you're not feeling well today, they might say, the girl was sick. She is not feeling very well. This word can also mean a hole in the ground where water collects. I know where I used to live, we didn't have water come in from a pipe from the city. We had a hole in our yard called a well, and we had well water to drink. A long time ago, they would have to dig wells and send a bucket down to collect water. I'm sure glad I can just turn on my faucet and get water and I don't have to stick a bucket down my well. But people that live in the country do still use wells. However, thankfully we have power to generate the water to come through into our house. We've advanced, that's good. Well, so again, we've talked about words that have multiple meanings, can mean different things in different sentences. We're so smart. Last one, and I don't want to hear you do this unless it's appropriate, like at a ball game. You know what I'm talking about. Let's take E and L. Let's tap it out. E, L, O. Let's do it again. E, O. Let's blend. Yell. One more time. Yell. All right, I'm going to let you say it fast on your own. Ready, set. Now let's do it together. Ready, set, yell, yell. Yell is a loud projection of your voice. And if you're at a game and you're really excited, you might yell, go team, yell. But don't yell at your teacher. That might get you in trouble, or your parents. Yell. Wow, we did great. That was a fun family. We built bell, fell, bell, and fell, and sell, and shell, and tell, well, and yell. Amazing. Now, let's review the words that we built in the L family, and then we'll close up with our common words that we're becoming familiar with because we're going to see them again in several sessions. Okay, here we go. I'm going to flash the L words at you. If you can read them quickly by putting the beginning sound in the rhyme together, great. If not, tap it out, or maybe you just know them by now. Here we go. First word, bell, right. L, fell, right. It's only got an S there, so it's shh. Oh, sorry. Erase that, Mrs. Davis. S and L. I'm thinking ahead to the next word, which does have the sh. L, shall. Tell. My turtle does not like me to touch his shell. He's very sensitive on it. By the way, you know, my pet turtle that I have. Well, how you're feeling, or a place to get water. And then finally, yell. There's a fire, yell for help. All right, let's review our common words and we'll call it a session. We, you, and one or more other people. Do. If it starts at the beginning of a sentence, it will turn that sentence into a question. Do you like it when it rains? Question. You have to answer it. Or it could be in the middle of a sentence, then it wouldn't be a question word. She is very sad. I'm nodding. Do you know what word's coming now? Yes. Yes has a short E in it. You could decode it or sound it out. Yes. Yes. Opposite of no. Her dog's name is Fuzzy. And then finally, our. It belongs to you and a group that you're associated with. Our class is going on a field trip. Our reading sessions are really excellent. And you, our time together. Our time together is coming to a close. Sad to say, but you deserve a break. Totally. You have worked really hard and you've done your very best. Okay, readers. In our next session, I want you to join me back here because we know that practice makes permanent and we are sharpening our skills. In our next session, it's going to be read and sort. We're going to be taking the N family, the Et family, and the L family, and then our mystery column, which will be these common words, and we'll be reading them and sorting them. and deciding what rhyming family they belong to. We've got this. All right. I want you to join me on our next one. And as always, keep on reading, and I will see you real soon. Can't wait.